All right, we're back on the Unstable Podcast. I don't know what edition this is. I really forget.
27.
27,
dude.
Damn, we've done 27 of them.
27
Well, shit, we ain't getting paid for any of them yet. Goddamn it, so I don't, it doesn't matter to me.
So basically, it's number one if we ain't get no money.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, we're having a lot of fun.
One.
Mike Hill back in the. Can I call it the host chair or like everyone's a co-host now, right?
Oh, go ahead and do
yeah,
that.
I'm back in the chair. I'm back. You see that Guy Torrey's not with us. The thing is, let me just clear up some things real quick, Claudia and Steve, because a lot of people were wondering where I was last week, and now Guy's not here this week. I'm just going to keep it real with you. It's because that Guy's taking out a restraining order against me. So we can't be within 500 feet.
Again?
I'm just fucking with you. No,
lying.
Guy's out of town doing his thing until the first, so we wish him well. So GT is not with us. But Steve Wilson's in the house.
What's happening, y'all? I'm not at the Cleveland Improv with Guy. I'm right here for you.
Yeah, but
right here for you.
And
I don't want to make money on the road. I want to be here for free with y'all.
That's bullshit right there. And my girl, Claudia Jordan, is back. So happy to see you. I know you've been going through a lot over the last couple of weeks and definitely been in our thoughts and our prayers.
Thank you very much. Hey, how y'all doing? What's up?
Yeah. I don't know if I told you this, but, your grandmother passed away, Lillian. My grandmother, who I was very close to, her name was also Lillian.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I never told you that. But I saw you guys on Snapchat, on your social media, and I've always told you, I said, man, I wish I could do a reality show with you, and I said that I would love to have her in it because she was such a firecracker. And if anybody's ever seen her grandmother,
with the
we
videos,
see where that personality and that sharp tongue comes from.
She was on Atlanta Housewives, and she had a lot of fans. I had her come on one episode, and then I had her come on a couple radio shows with Foxhole, and she was definitely like a fan favorite. Like whenever she went on, anything I was on, people loved her. So I really feel like she had more time in her, but just the way things were handled, like I'm really angry with my family right now. I really am.
You know what's crazy about it is you see how your family truly is when there's a wedding or somebody dies, and especially if somebody leaves some money or something left behind.
Well, the thing is, they were supposed to have the funeral on Saturday. I was shooting the Raw Word. Friday was my last day. So I was in the room with her body when she was, like, right after she passed. Like, I flew to Rhode Island the weekend before I knew she was going to go that weekend. So we were all talking, like, okay, we got to have it next Saturday so everybody can get back in town. I'll take the red eye as soon as I'm getting off the set. And halfway through the week, they just decided to just change to Friday. And they said, we couldn't make it happen on Saturday.
Wow.
Why couldn't they make it happen on Saturday? When they know how close you are to her and you were there for her.
How about I was the first one to go in my purse to take money out to put in the funeral? Like, I emptied out my purse. Me and my mother. My mother is like the ex-wife of my father.
Right.
My grandmother's son. She's not even a blood relative. My mother was like, I'll put it
So this is your paternal grandmother, not your maternal grandmother. And your mom actually put in some money because she was actually close to your mom, your grandmother as well, right?
My mother's about what's right.
Right.
You know what I mean? And my mom's like, she recognized, like, if we don't put money in, it's not probably going to get done properly. So, and another thing, my grandmother didn't want to be cremated. She said, I didn't want to be burned. And
Don't tell me.
They want to save money, so they're going to have her cremated.
Get the fuck out of here.
So I've been really pissed off, and I'm mad. Yeah. I'm really mad.
No, here's the thing about it. I understand you're upset because you weren't there for her last, right? But you were there when it counted. You were there throughout her life.
I saw her before she died.
That's what I'm saying. You were there when it counted. You were there right before she died, and you were there throughout her life because we know and we saw how close you are to her, and she knows, more importantly, that she's in a better place right now.
That is very important because I was at my grandmother's at her deathbed when my 90-year-old grandmother who still pee on people, but I was there when she passed away, and the whole family was there. And just like you said, the only reason I left is because I knew that my family was going to let me down.
Yeah.
So I didn't even give him a chance. I went and I saw her grandma. I didn't go to the funeral. I went and I saw her, and then when she passed in the bed, we was all there, and all the family hugged each other, and I was like, yo, I'm out.
That's crazy.
And I bounced because I knew at some point in time, they might not have. I don't have any proof that would have went down, but someone was on my head saying they're going to let you down because this ain't going to go right, so I bounced.
It's a valuable lesson because, death, your funeral, your arrangements is something you don't really think about. You think, I'll be straight, someone will take care of it. She didn't have a policy. She said, I have 5 kids. I'll be straight.
Right.
I raised 5 kids, and 3 of them still live in her house.
And they didn't step up?
Two of them.
You sure you ain't a Wilson?
Shit.
That sounds like my family.
Like
you sure you ain't related?
2 of them live in the house. They probably haven't paid rent in like 20, 30 years.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
they should have $500,000 on the mattress.
Wow.
And I mean, yes, I'm being messy talking about my family shit, but I'm honest and I'm like transparent. Like I talk about my real shit. So I'm thinking, if a funeral costs like 12 stacks, whatever, like y'all should have it.
Yeah.
And like I said, me and my mother and brothers put money into
So
it.
if y'all gave them 12 stacks and they had a cremated, they made $11,000?
Yeah. Well, no, because when you do the cremation and the viewing, it's like 5. But when you
so
want
they
the real
made
funeral,
$6,000.
it's like 12. No, they didn't have 12. We didn't raise that much.
Wow.
People just like said, and I just said fuck it. And then they're texting me pictures from like the funeral, like smiling, like all the kids. Like they sent me a group shot. I'm like, fuck, I want to see this one.
But I don't understand that. So why couldn't they make Saturday happen? Why couldn't they put it off one more
what was
day?
the
What was the
problem?
difference?
I think the funeral home was busy that day. But
Okay.
then there's also Sunday, and there's also a day called Monday.
Right.
Because after Friday, I was free for like, I'm free. I'm off now.
Right.
I'm like, I'm on hiatus. I'm whatever. I'm between jobs right now. So yeah, it's hurtful, and I've been like, I've been in like a shitty mood. Like I'm just like,
Let's go get high after the show. I'm gonna get you.
I'm
and
thinking.
I quit sugar this week too. I went cold turkey on sugar.
Shit.
So I dropped.
Are you getting some dick at least? I mean, like, come on.
It's been a couple weeks.
Oh, damn!
Lord.
Oh my gosh!
Move
The
over, Mike.
tryout
Move over.
serious,
He's
man.
been busy. We both been busy.
You about to get the shit slapped out of you.
Oh my gosh! All right, so we're not gonna fuck with Claudia today.
He's where he works. He does his thing. So.
Yeah, he does his thing. All right, so well, we're happy to have you back. We're happy that you're here. Your grandmother's in a great place. We all loved her, and I know you loved her, and that's all that matters. And that's all that counts.
And did you read the comments? They were with you.
Yeah.
We posted saying that we weren't going to do the show.
Claudia.
And people, they love your grandma. Everybody was saying nice things.
We love Claudia.
My grandma was the shit. She really was.
She was.
Steve Wilson, you had a very eventful week as well. You're moving and fucked up moving company.
Actually, I got strong arm robbed. No joke. I got strong arm robbed. I hired a moving company, and they said it's for 2 drivers, it's $75 an hour. For 3 drivers, it's $99 an hour. So I hired them because I had a 3-bedroom loft that I was moving to over to Studio City. So it's no problem. They said everything is included. I got the text message.
Right.
Everything is included. These fools
that's a lie.
These fools got to the house and said, "Look here, straight up on the Bible. Like, listen, give us $774 or we ain't gonna take it off the truck." What? I said, "That's not what we agreed to." So they called the dude on the supervisor. He got on the phone straight up. He said, "Listen, I don't care what we said we're going to do. Either you give them the money or they ain't going to take it off the van or we're going to leave it on the street."
Leave it on the street.
So I said, "No problem." I gave my debit card and I walked down the street and I called Chase and said, if they get 1 penny over what I agreed to, I'm taking all my savings out, all $37. I'm taking all out.
You should have called and said there was fraud on your card. That's what I would have probably done.
Well, no, it's cool. It's cool because I called and told him I explained to the lady why it was going down. I said, I'm right here. I'm calling the cops too because this is strong arm robbery. They getting me. So I had to send Carly in the house because I'm like, well, either they tried to do it with my lady here, so I can't do nothing. These 2 short Mexican dudes, I could have took them niggas by myself.
Is that right?
I said, baby, go in the house, and she no. So I said, all right, we ain't gonna take it there because my landlord was right there. I'm like, I don't care. We're gonna take it here. Y'all gonna be disrespectful like that? It's 2 short Mexicans. I'm gonna get my win. So, but we didn't take it there, so we didn't call the cops. But Chase was having my back, and they said they're gonna just stop the payment, and I'll be waiting to hear from these fools.
Stop the whole payment?
Well, no, just unfortunately, I did agree to a certain amount.
To $500.
So they making me honor that amount.
But the $774, you have to pay that?
No, they give me all my money back. The $274 I get back, but they still get they get to keep the 5 because they did move it there.
Oh, okay, got it.
All right, so you moved in. You're good. You got a spot now.
Oh yeah,
You're not
everything's
homeless.
good. Yeah, no,
all right.
I'm not
All
homeless.
good.
No,
Okay, all right.
great.
Cool. And Claudia's got some. You got free time, but now the Raw Word. You did 20 episodes.
Yeah, we did.
Congratulations on that. So happy for you. You know what? My mom actually called me last night. She's like, "Oh, I'm watching Claudia." She said, "And the Dyson guy." She don't know Michael. And the Dyson guy, and it's such a good show. So she's a big fan. Yeah, she likes it a lot.
We're just finding our groove and everything. So we didn't really do much promotion. Well, they did really no promotion of the show. So, we're happy that in some cities we're doing really well. Like,
it's in 20 markets, right?
Raleigh and I think Pittsburgh, I heard. And,
awesome.
Yeah. Flint. So.
And you find out this summer.
We should find out fairly soon.
Okay.
And our friend was on the show too, Mario. Mario's on there doing
Mario and Mario and Nighthawk, his wife. Neha. Yeah, I call her Nighthawk. Yeah.
We had some great guests. We had Judge Mathis. We had Jerry Springer. We had Hill Harper.
Yeah, Ludacris on there.
Ludacris, Common.
Ice-T.
Ice-T. We had the cast of Oath. We had the Corey Harwick. We had Sidell from Black Panther, the one that got killed by Michael B. Jordan at the end.
Okay.
Forever. We had a lot of people on the show. Like we had a good Cynthia Bailey came through, Annie Alonso came through. Oh yeah, Mike. Deion Cole came through.
Yeah. See,
we had a lot of people there.
See how you do. See how you. I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Down the list.
Only because I know you're having a bad week and you're already pissed off. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Hold on. Let me pass it to you. Hold on.
Shit. I thought I was getting
Andy?
All of us.
I didn't say it.
Oh, wow.
I didn't say it.
I'm thinking who else was on the show?
Nobody that I know.
No, I think there was. There had to be somebody.
Wow. You know, I shouldn't even say this, but fuck it.
Shit.
Fuck it. I got cursed out.
By who?
By somebody that you guys always bringing up on the show.
Okay.
Because she found out that we were bringing up her on the show. Because I was watching her show one day when I was in Oklahoma City.
I know you're talking about
now.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. And I say, hey, still a fan. She's like, no, you're not a fucking fan. You're not a fan. If you were a fan, you would have, when they started talking about me on the show and saying I was this and that, blah, 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 you would have said something about it. You would have defended me. I'm like.
Did we dog her?
Somebody said something about her, and then she didn't like it, or maybe, and it was like, obviously, I didn't do enough to stop it, or maybe
it was me?
I don't know who it was. I'm not gonna say because I'm not a snitch. I'm not that guy. I know I get breaking
like
news or whatever.
No, was it? But if it, you could say,
I think it was. Yeah, I think you brought her up or whatever, and then I say, well, we never said your name, but it's like so many hints, and then
I never trashed her. I like her.
I know you like her, but the thing is, like, because I think maybe somebody said, well, and she was insecure or whatever, because maybe it's something I told you or whatever, and then was brought up on the show. And so she felt like, it was disparaging her name.
She was just on the Breakfast Club.
But I want to say, no,
we
shouldn't even say that. But I will say, I want to formally, if she's watching, because I know she's got a lot of spies out there, a lot of these guys that wanted to get with her back in the day.
Let's not give hints, but say what you gotta say. And I want to say
don't do all the
something
spies.
too.
Yeah, but people that got spies, what women fail to realize sometimes is that there are guys out there that want to get with you. So what they will do is they will throw grease or dirt or go back and run and tell you some bullshit
pictures
sometimes.
of you and do screenshots.
While you fucking somebody else.
Dudes is
and
tripping now.
they don't understand we just praying together and whatnot. But
wait a minute.
back on the topic. So they want to get, because they want to get in your good graces or whatever. So they'll go back and they'll throw dirt on the guy so that they can hate on you so that you can start liking them. That's basically what happened here. So somebody goes back and tells her something.
Niggas.
And she comes and she tells me that, this is the reason why I haven't called you, I haven't talked to you anymore or whatever. I'm not answering your text messages, anything. Because she wasn't answering any of my text messages. I would say, hey, how you doing? Happy birthday. Hey, happy about this,
she
speaking
me.
Engagement, whatever.
I saw her on
nothing.
TV. I sent her a text. Hey,
absolutely
proud
nothing.
of you, sis. She said, thank you, Steve. She answered me back. She don't cuss at
No,
me.
she don't say shit to me.
Let me just say to her, and this is apparently there's a misunderstanding. Us bringing you up is really not a reflection on you. We're teasing Mike.
Yeah.
So I'm a fan of yours, actually, and I want you to send her this clip. You were dating someone else that I know, and I'm not going to say who it is, but you know who it is, because you know who it is. And he used to go in on you, and I had your back, sis, and I didn't even know you, because I like you. I'm a fan of yours. So us bringing you up is not a diss to you. It's actually, we make fun of Mike and, with
how fucked up I am.
His trail of tears when it comes to relationships. So please don't take it that way. I know it's easy to take it that way. Like we're not trash you. Like we all have respect for you.
Right.
So it's us teasing him and making him uncomfortable. No one else knows except you and him and us.
Right.
So if you think that we were mean to you or whatever, I apologize. But I have been a fan of yours. I have defended you before I even knew that you knew anybody that I knew. Because I didn't like what this person was saying about you. And true or not, I don't give a shit. I didn't like it. I don't like when a guy trashes a girl.
Right.
And this guy's never trashed you.
Never.
He can talk about why things didn't work out, and that's not trashing you. And you have to be okay with that. You know what I mean? So I think you're being.
I'm glad she's still my friend. She said about
well,
y'all
no,
too.
she's not gonna be your friend now. But love and respect, and I had love and respect for her because I still consider her a friend, even though we didn't work out in a relationship. So, but because maybe I didn't say the right things or say what she wanted me to say. I just want to formally right now apologize because if somebody's going to go back and tell her something, I apologize if I did not say enough to defend your honor or I made you look bad in a certain light. Now, a lot of people still don't know who I'm talking about, but obviously there are enough people that know who we're talking about that's going to go back and tell her this. So make sure you run back and tell that.
And I think we were very careful today to not give any hints as to who it is.
Exactly.
I didn't say, I would have said who the person was that she talked to. They may have, no, I don't know, but I'm not going to do that because I
ain't going to say she was on Star Search.
Oops.
Like I said, I have no animosity towards her.
Nothing, I know.
And hopefully she doesn't have it towards me.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't. She just. I mean, it was basically on me. So once again, it's always Mike's fault. It's always Mike.
I spoke to her last week, so we're cool.
I actually saw you hanging out with somebody that was brought up on the show before, and I didn't even get a phone call when she was in town. I don't even know what's going on, man. Seriously, I don't even know what's going on, man. It's like I'm out of town. I'm like, oh, she in town? Oh shit, okay. But but I don't really talk to her that much. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, and anyway,
I think you just need a whole new batch.
Batch.
I'm good.
Like salt batch.
But I'm good though.
Batch.
I'm
or
good.
Cabbage patch.
Here's the thing. I actually I'm good now.
You got you some new batches?
New batch?
Not a new batch. I don't need a new batch. I'm
Do you
just
have a girlfriend now?
I'm hanging. I'm having a good time. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying life.
That fast, huh? I ain't seen you.
Nah, it ain't that fast. Anything like that.
For a while.
Yo, just nah.
Wait, little Instagram friends?
No, not an Instagram. Not even Instagram. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. I'm just having a good time. Just enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be like Claudia Jordan.
He's got some new pussy. You can tell.
Wow.
He wants us to know this.
I'm just trying to have a good time. Just trying to live.
That smirk right there means.
You know what? It's a cold world out there.
I don't see his sunglasses. Oh, there they go.
Yeah, I'm not bringing them down because I'm not going to be shady about anything like that. Hey, this is the Unstable Podcast. Mike Hill, Claudia Jordan, hanging out with you, Steve Wilson. We got a lot to talk about, including unfortunately, some bad news. Because damn, man, I mean, this world, I'm getting sick and tired of it. There still will be no justice for unarmed black men in this country.
Hashtag Alton Sterling.
If you haven't heard about it, of course, Alton Sterling, that's been announced that the Baton Rouge Police Department will not be pressing charges against Alton Sterling's killers, murderers out there, police department, because he's outside selling CDs. You haven't heard the case happened last year?
2 years.
About 2 years ago.
About 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And they thought he had a gun. One of them yelled "gun, gun, gun," shot him in his back and shot him in his chest, and he died. And obviously there won't be any charges.
Wasn't there 6 bullets?
Yeah, but 6 bullets.
3 in the front, 3 in the back.
Yet, in Minnesota, there is a black police officer who's being charged with killing a unarmed white woman. And this comes a couple of days. This comes a couple of days after Stephen Clark in Sacramento was shot 20 times
but he was black.
In his backyard, his grandmother's backyard, and he was holding nothing but a cell phone.
Now, Mike, they didn't shoot him 20 times. They shot at him. Only half
Good
the bullets
point.
hit him.
Oh,
See,
yeah. They shot 20 times. Oh, yeah.
Right.
They only got him 10 times.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can't overdo it, because when you say he was shot 20 times, and the right will say, no, we missed 18 times.
Yeah,
Even though he's dead.
They pulled the trigger 20 times.
Okay, there you go.
For one man that was holding a cell phone at night in his
use
backyard.
facts.
And first of all, I don't understand on that case, why are you using lethal force for a man? And all we heard was that he was supposedly breaking car windows or vandalism.
They said he had a crowbar.
Allegedly. Okay, but you know what?
That means he's dangerous.
And he was at least 10 feet away from the police officer when they fired. You know we're extra fast. We can get to them fast.
Yeah.
So in the policeman's defense, they had the right to be scared because there's only like 5 of them.
Yeah.
And one black man.
And all he had was a crowbar. And the only crime was it wasn't like somebody. They said it wasn't a report of someone having a gun. It wasn't a report of a murderer being on the loose, anything like that. Yet you can have a guy go into a school, shoot up the damn school, and he be taken into custody without any kind of incident.
Mike,
right?
he was a troubled youth. Stop
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to figure out what the difference is
here. The poor little white boy was bullied as a child. He was emotionally unstable.
I ain't even.
He had a lot of problems. He was upset.
He had 12 Facebook friends.
The girl that he wanted to go out with said no.
Wow.
So it's understandable why he would go and get an AR-15 and just bust caps and everybody. And we gotta understand how much stress these white boys are going through, Mike.
When life gets rough, don't you want to learn how to make a bomb, Michael? Be honest.
Yeah, well, I've thought about it, but then, I also realize that I'm a black man.
Where do you get anthrax?
Where
do you get anthrax?
Here they go, pulling the black card.
Yeah,
there they go.
All I'm saying is, here's the thing.
Always a black thing.
Always.
I have the right to bear arms. It is the Second Amendment, right? So what if I wanted to go out? What if I tell my black friends, hey, let's go out here and just buy all the AR-15s we can buy?
You watch your mouth.
I'm just saying, let's go. Maybe I want to join the Black Panther Party.
Mouth.
How come the NRA never defends the Black Panther Party?
The Black Panther was a terrorist organization.
From Wakanda.
No. First of all, it was the #1 movie in the world, so that's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, they had the vibranium back in the 70s. That's what happened. That's the reason why the government and the NRA knew they had vibranium, and that's why.
Mike, I have to tell you something. It's really difficult to be a white person in America. They have a lot of stress. It's hard for them to make ends meet.
Right.
Some of them, not all of them got ponies when they turned 16.
Right.
Some of them don't have Porsches.
It's
hard for them. We have to be more
understand.
understanding, Mike.
It's 3 generations before that, their parents got free labor from slavery. They don't get free labor. They got to work for their own.
So they're going without.
So you don't understand.
Help me. I don't get it. I don't understand that.
If you don't get free labor, how can they get ahead? We're screwing them, Mike, by just working and charging people.
I'm just thinking, we just want a little equality. Don't.
Mike, you're not getting it.
Why not?
Because okay, listen.
I thought this is the land of the free, home of the brave.
I'm trying to tell you. You don't want to understand. Like Steve said,
what?
My esteemed colleague.
The
white generations before them had slaves.
Right.
They could just kill you in public, like in daylight without a trial. The white people now, they're more stressed out. They don't have the free labor anymore. They have to sometimes work. Sometimes they don't have trust funds.
The mailman can't call you a nigga. In the 60s, they could do that.
So these white people are really going through it, Mike. They have hard lives. They don't know where their next summer home's gonna be. They don't know if they're gonna be able to. You know what I mean? Like they have a lot of stress.
I got a friend that got a summer home in Detroit, dude.
He's going
in
through
Detroit,
it. So he's going through it.
But he's got it in Detroit, huh? Because he can't.
His father handed it down to him.
He's almost homeless. You know what I mean? Like his second home.
He had a 5-bedroom in Detroit. Come on.
I mean, I don't see why you don't see the
All
plight of the white man. They go through it.
If they got yachts, can we get a boat every now and then? Can we at least be in the
problem.
ocean?
But they don't all have yachts.
Oh,
some of them have small ones.
You got to build the wall. If you build the wall, everything else will fall into line.
It will.
But they're going to keep us here if they build a wall, so we can't leave.
Well, it's not really about us.
Oh.
Like, we're just lucky to be here. Like, some of us probably should go back to Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us don't. We haven't been carrying our weights.
I went online and I saw it was a place called Djibouti in Africa. It's a really nice place.
I know a lady from Djibouti. She got a nice Djibouti, too. I really know, and this is a true story. I know a woman from Djibouti, and her booty is really nice. And she works at CNN. She's an executive. I'm not going to say her name, obviously, because I don't want to get cursed out by another black woman. But, her name is from Djibouti.
I'm sure there's a lot of people from Djibouti.
Djibouti. And I always tell her, I know you're from Djibouti.
People thought I was making that up when I said there's a town called Djibouti.
Djibouti, it is.
So we done with that rant. Is there anything else you'd like to add to that?
I want to make sure that people understand that you have to give white people a break. Because we always come as a community and sit back and like, why don't you stop killing us? You have to understand their side.
What did we do to put ourselves in that situation? Listen.
She preaching.
Listen. Why are you wearing the hoodie? Why are you concealing your face? Because you might be a suspect that they're looking for, and you're making it hard for the white patrol, the neighborhood watch guy, to do his job.
When George Zimmerman said, "Who are you?" Why did he run?
What? Yeah.
Tamir Rice had a toy gun. When those cops pulled up, why didn't he just drop the gun down and put his hands up?
You know what?
Why did he dare to have a toy gun and a right to carry?
I'm starting to.
Sandra Bland was smoking a cigarette. Who smokes while they're driving?
She was in the and I think she probably lit it when she threw it out.
Mike Brown, you know that officer told the truth. He charged at him like a bull.
And he was big, too.
He said he ran with his head down. That's how he got the bullet holes in his head.
Scary Mike Brown attacked that helpless, defenseless,
trained police officer. Yeah. Come on now.
And Alton Sterling was selling a lot of CDs, and that
was illegal.
CDs?
That's illegal.
Who buys CDs these days?
First of all, Philando Castillo was with his girl and his daughter in the car. Who travels with their girl in the car?
Oh, wow.
Do you see what we're saying?
I'm riding the same car with my girl.
God.
So that's why that police officer got confused. He saw a whole family in the car. He's like, I got to shoot because this is wrong.
Right, that he was scared. And Philando, they were smoking weed. So weed makes you very violent and angry and hostile.
Y'all see how angry I always when I'm always high. So I'm always very violent.
And maybe because he was smoking weed, maybe his girlfriend forgot a lot of the details of what was going on in the car that day.
So I think we're being unfair.
Oh my gosh, man.
A lot of stress.
Oh, I got one more.
What?
How come people get so upset about the Second Amendment, but then they don't want to support people who exercise their First Amendment rights? How come those people out there?
I'll let you have this one, CJ, please.
I don't get that.
Silly Negro.
You know, the comic.
Mike, it's far more offensive to say things and express yourselves than to shoot people. Guns are way more important in America.
Right. And also, Mike, you have to realize you have to pick and choose the amendments. It's like the Bible. Don't be silly.
You can't abide by all of them.
Right. Thou shalt not kill, but I can fuck someone's wife.
Oh, wow.
Thou shalt not kill is like a suggestion. It's almost like a yellow light. Right. It's not really red or green. It's like, we're going to throw it out there. Deal with it as you may.
Wow. So how do you guys feel about that 13th Amendment? 13 is an unlucky number.
Well, see, the 13th Amendment is where they can slavery here.
Yeah. I mean,
they can make us slavery.
Sometimes they may need a little extra work, a little help. You know what I mean? And
we all looking for jobs these days.
No, but you have to understand, when they abolished slavery, the economy took a big hit. You have to understand that.
So we fucked it up when we asked for our freedom.
When you got your freedom, your grandmother and your ancestors, they fucked stuff up for the society. So what happened is they had to come and make laws in order to trick people, in order to go to jail, so they could take your rights from voting, so you could become a slave again. It's for the economy.
It's basically slavery 2.0, and the mass incarceration is to help the greater good of the country. Because when they took, like you said, like my esteemed colleague said, when they took slavery away, fucked the economy up. So now, what's the white man to do? Let's make laws against selling nickel bags,
privatize prisons,
and let's give black people tickets for jaywalking because they look stronger. Wow. So the faster we get those guys back into the system and working for free, the better the economy will. And you see, it's working. The economy is through the roof right now. And then
even better, you know what you do? Wow. You get a couple of darkies to go on another channel to agree with you.
Yes.
So other people don't. So white people don't feel guilty. Like, well, there's another darky saying it too, so it has to be true.
Oh, like that Paris, the Unarmed guy.
Yeah. And then you get one with like a foreign name, so it seems like
he's from Paris, could be from Paris, could be from so criminal reform that means nothing. I mean, like they're trying to change things now. I mean we're starting to make some strides there.
Schmizing. I mean,
I hope you learned something because it just made me laugh that you were that ill-informed.
Oh my gosh, I've been wrong the entire time.
Hilarious. He really thinks that Negroes would have the same rights as white.
Right.
Gosh,
right.
It's adorable.
Right.
I've been lost this entire time. You guys have really enlightened me.
This is a Target sign. I walk around with on my back and everything.
Listen, when you decided to embrace your melanin and just be a black person. Mm-hmm. You almost just gave them permission.
The problem is I should just sell out then, huh?
And it's worse for me because I let my beard grow, so I look like a terrorist too. So it's like worse.
And that's his own fault though.
Yeah, why are you doing that? And you got on blue, so maybe you're a member of the Crips. Are you?
I wish I knew how to do gang signs. I do.
Oh. And and you're making it.
West Side? Is that how they do it?
He purposely is making himself a target, and he knows this though, so he has to own that.
Yeah. Why is it? Because right now you're unemployed, so if you get shot, then maybe you can get a lawsuit against the police department. And so you want to try and take advantage. And then that's what's happening.
Carly like $20 million if I get shot.
Or not, because it's probably not going to happen.
I'm asking to get shot in the arm.
Because there's not going to be any justice, and that's the problem that I have is that we don't get justice. See, here's the problem.
You're still on
he wrapped it up to bring it back.
We don't get justice. The problem I'm having is not that policemen are killing unarmed black men. I'm not saying black or white police. I'm saying
wait a minute. You tricking us? You already knew this?
No. I'm saying no. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Because people want to say that it's the white cops that's killing the black people. It's not just white cops. It's black cops and any cops that are paid to protect and serve out here killing
the judges,
killing unarmed black men, right? And then there are no consequences for their actions.
Well, because it's not really against the law to kill a black person.
And it's not really a jury of our peers either.
It's against the law for a black person to kill a black person because then they could put them both in jail, or they could put them in jail. And then, again, the free labor. But it's not against the law for a white person to kill a black person. That's like shooting themselves.
Can we kill Asians? We got a cameraman who's Asian. Can we kill him?
But his name is Trent.
No, because we need them for like numeric purposes.
To count how many black people you have in prison.
Right. How do we get the statistics of how many black people got killed if we don't have Trent?
Exactly. They do the census. They keep the clocks running.
They keep
the trains on time.
So much trouble.
So no, you can't kill Asians, but you can kill blacks.
Wow.
You can kill blacks and Puerto Ricans.
Right.
And
Mexicans. I'm about to say Mexicans too.
Mexicans, they don't even.
They don't even want them in the country.
Yeah, they don't.
The wall. Wow.
They encourage that, actually.
This has been an enlightening conversation.
Well, I'm
glad you understand that.
This has been really good.
This is our version of that that show. It's only a bill.
Right.
I'm glad that we got to.
I hope y'all got educated.
You guys really, you know what? Right. I know we're joking around, but you guys really broke it down the right way in a very
in a very hurtful way is what the fuck did.
It hurts. It hurt, but at the same time, it's funny that we can laugh about this.
It fucking hurts
because you want to cry.
It did bother me to play that role, and for the people that are probably gonna just get a clip of this show and say, "See, she's a colorist and she hates black people." It hurt me to say that kind of stuff, but it's almost like you have to point out the ridiculousness of what's really going on.
Exactly.
To show how ridiculous it is. White people, Asian, you don't count. You're with us. White
and
people,
not all white people.
Not all white people.
No, not
all white people. No.
It's like 30. It's like 30% of the country that we can just get rid of.
30% is fucked up.
The ones that voted for Trump.
The
ones that still support Trump, I should say.
It's a serious 30%.
I'm not going to say the ones that originally voted for Trump because some of them voted for Trump thinking that, okay, he's going to be able to help the economy. He's going to do something better for them or whatever. And I understand you care about your pockets. But after everything that he's gone through, every controversy that happens every single day in the White House, especially after what happened in Virginia with the white supremacists, and then, of course, even before the election when he said, grab her by the pussy, and women still voted for him. Women still voted for him.
White women.
And even
but
now.
they still support him with Stormy Daniels.
Even now. See, here's the thing. With Stormy Daniels, I really don't care. I don't care about the Stormy Daniels.
Why?
I don't care because he's a man. You think I'm going to complain, or you think I'm going to talk about a man that's out here fucking around? You think I'm going to do that? I can't do that. I can't be a hypocrite when it comes to that.
Okay,
if he runs,
but I can.
Here's the problem that I have with it is that if she has something over him, that's going to put the country in jeopardy because
like Russia.
It could, yeah. You never know.
I want
to
see the P. I want to see the P tapes.
The P tapes?
Oh no, those are Russian hookers that peed on him. Not
her.
The
P tapes. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah.
No, those are Russian hookers. Not Stormy.
I mean, but see, that's what I'm more concerned about. I want to see more about what's going on in Russia and the collusion and his ties with Vladimir Putin and the reason he came out and basically congratulated Vladimir Putin and wants to meet with him and all that stuff.
He seems to have more problems with these the porn star and the playmate because there's laws using the campaign funds, with these women to pay them off. Like that's the problem right now. So
Donald Trump has enough plausible deniability to get away with garbage because he's put so many. He's the type of person as a businessman. He will send his son-in-law to jail. He's gonna send like 3-4 people to jail because he know when he gets out he can pardon them.
He only cares about himself.
That's it.
He is only, and Claudia, you know this better than anybody. Is that he is only. He only cares about himself. Mm-hmm. He is only loyal to him.
Who's the most? I saw this online. Who would throw you under the bus first? I think this was on Baller Alert. Omarosa or Donald Trump?
Omarosa quick.
Yeah. Well, I think Omarosa would throw you under the bus quicker because Trump, if he likes you and you like him,
he will be loyal.
He'll roll for you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But if you are disloyal to him, then he'll roll on you.
Omarosa will turn on someone that is
regardless.
It could be best friend. Yeah. Best friend. If it's going to take her to the next level, she'll roll on her
What
best
about
friend.
Stacey Dash running for office? She wants to run for Senate or
in a black district.
In the black district.
She gonna get one vote. Her mama gonna vote for her. That's it.
Her mama ain't gonna vote for her. Her mama. Is her mama the black woman?
I don't know.
Yeah, her mama the black woman.
Hi, Miss Dash. My name is Miss D.
And I know I'm gonna get some heat for this, but she moves like a mixed girl that has the black mom and the white father. Because when it's like that combination, usually they're more like, not always, but sometimes when they are more sellouty. It's usually that they have a white father.
What? Okay.
Sell out.
Black mom, white father. Yeah. Because are you saying because girls are more influenced by their dads?
So it just always seems to end up that way. Wow. Like look at the mixed kids at like black dad, white mama. They're like a lot of us are like militant damn man.
Yep. Jesse Williams.
Very pro black.
Jesse Williams. He speaks for us. Barack Obama.
No, I'll say like because I know one lady. I'm just thinking off the top of my head right now.
You smashed?
No, I didn't. I actually tried to, but it was a long time ago. Somebody I used to work with. No, I shouldn't say that. I was messing with. I didn't work with. I didn't try and smash. Colleague of mine at ESPN, very conservative. She's got a black dad and a white mom. Mm-hmm. Right, very conservative. Sage Steele. I'll just say the name. Sage Steele. And she is on the other side, so I don't know about
There's
that theory.
There's a few defects every now and then.
Oh, yeah. Defects. Okay.
Defects.
All right. Okay.
But for the most part, when they have the white daddy and the black mom, those are the ones that like. If you're gonna find a sellout, it's usually that combination.
If you gonna find one, right?
Not saying that type makes the sellouts, but if they are one, it's usually that mixture.
Okay. All right.
Because I find when you have the black daddy, like I know since I was at a young age, I was all in. I was never one of those like mixed kids that had an identity problem. Like I didn't really know what I was, or I thought I was a white girl. I never wanted to be that.
You knew you was a nigga all the way.
Pretty much.
What's crazy is
gospel choir in college,
wow,
rap group, all
that.
Very pro-black.
Because a lot of women, I don't know how to put this. Women sometimes don't seem to be as racist as the white man, right? Mm-hmm. When you say that, because a lot of white men feel like they're going to be the minority after a while because they feel like their rights
are being
taken away by black people, Mexicans,
and
even the females, even women. Because I think Hillary Clinton lost the election a lot, not necessarily just because of Donald Trump, because there's still a lot of misogyny going on, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
A lot of women hate on
now,
women.
This is going to sound fucked up. So if I'm looking at your theory, if it's a black father and a white mother, a lot of times, I hate to say it like this, and I know I'm going to take some heat, sometimes the black father might not be around. and the mother has to
no,
raise.
That's not true.
The mother has to raise.
That's true.
I'm gonna drop something down. That's not true.
I'm not saying
70% of black fathers that don't marry, but 60% of them stay around. We are the highest percentage of fathers that stay around. We don't marry the woman, but we stay around and take care of the kids.
But a lot of times,
that's from the CDC report.
A lot of times,
where is this study? In Wakanda?
In the CDC.
In America, I don't know about that.
70% of black fathers don't marry, but they stay around. 60% stay around.
No, you can stay around, but no, stay around. Take care of the kids, like raise your kids. Like I'm not with my kids' mothers, but I take care of my kids.
Right.
You know, I do that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Take care of the kids.
I take care,
but 60% take care of the kids.
I know a lot of.
I'm in that 30% because my father still owes us $75 a week from child support.
Well,
my dad was never around either.
Shit. He wasn't there
so
at
that's
all.
what I'm saying. Most of my friends that I know who have black fathers, a lot of their fathers weren't around. They just weren't. And a lot of my white colleagues, and I'm not trying. Like I said, I'm going to take some heat. I understand that that's an issue that we have.
I'm backing you up.
That's an issue that we have.
60% are around. I'm not going to let you take the heat because I'm going to put that fact out there.
I hope that's the case. I hope that's the case.
It is. 70% don't marry. 70% of black children are born in unwed marriages, unwed fathers.
Okay, so
but 60% stay around and take care of their kids.
Just talking about that statistic alone, or that percentage alone, they're not in the household.
We don't have money to get married. They stay around and take care.
I'm just saying they're not around for some reason. They're not present in the household. A lot of times, white people, what's the statistic when it comes to white men married?
It's a lot higher.
Okay, all right, so they're around. They're in the household.
But I'll tell you this, but the divorce rate is higher. The divorce rate is 70% for them, and those fathers leave and start with other families. So they try and make it seem like it's a bad thing. Black fathers stay. White fathers go start a whole new family. They take care of their kids, but he's gone.
Oh, trust, white fathers have their own set of issues, too.
Yeah, I always got to come out there. When somebody say that, I always got to let you know, black fathers, we got a bad reputation. Not we, because I'm not a father, but 60% stay around and take care of their kids. They might not be in the home, but 60% are there.
I just want us to get to a higher number because
we need a higher
our
number.
Community is hurting so much. Yeah. And I'm not blaming it on a lack of black fathers, but where there's a lot of pain, you will find that. There's a lot of us that that we don't have that. We don't feel like we have that man to have our back. And I know I'm going to catch heat in the comments for this. I'm not shitting on black men. I just want y'all to be more present. You're so important to your kids, your daughter and your son. Like, you really, really are. And like a woman feeling like she got a man in the house that has her back and protecting the family unit. Like, that shit is dope.
I am a product of not being with a father in the house. You want to be like me? Stay around and raise your kids, motherfuckers.
They're going to end up unemployed and smoking weed all day. That's what's going on. But, here's the thing, man. I'm a proud dad. I love my two daughters. And one of the reasons why I am such a present dad and I love my dad is because my father was never around for me. Mm-hmm. And I said if I ever had kids, I was going to make sure that I was everything that my biological father and my stepfather wasn't. My stepfather was abusive to my mother. I'm writing a book right now called Open Mic, and I'm telling all this stuff. My biological father was never in my life. I can remember him buying me one shirt in my life. I can remember him trying to give me one lesson.
At least he gave you a shirt.
He gave me one shirt that it was like $12. I think he got it from a department store. It was a yellow shirt. But I remember it. I remember it. Okay, I remember it. I remember it, and I appreciate that. But at the same time,
nah, man. One shirt, fuck that.
I got to stop too because my father gave me life.
I appreciated that, and everything happens for a reason.
He busted a nut. That's what he did. He didn't say, "Oh, I'm going to give my son Steven life." He wanted to he wanted to go wrong your mother.
Yeah. Hey, we ain't gonna say it like that.
I'm saying, like, you gotta make it.
Who are you, Guy Tori in here, motherfucker?
Well, he did go wrong your mother. I mean, that's the condom bust.
Put Guy Tori right here.
I'm saying you try to make it sound beautiful, like it was like some deep shit. No, he.
Carry on, Mike. I don't like what you said.
He had an itch that needed to be scratched.
Yeah. Carry on, Mike. I don't like
what
you
did a doggy style, too.
Hey!
I'm just saying he pulled the back of her hair.
Or maybe a reverse cowgirl.
Oh, wow.
You know what? Fuck
Mona Scott Young. But no, what I was saying is, like, I just think there's an issue in this world when it comes to being a father. You can be a daddy, but there's something that's special about being a father. Yeah. Being present in your child's life all the time. I say this every Father's Day.
It's the presence.
Yeah, it's both. You got to be a part. You got to, like my daughter, for example, just got like a 1400 close to on her pre-SAT test.
Wow, that's
amazing.
Like,
this is the first time she's taking the test.
That's
from her mother's side. That's the smart part.
Well, yeah, but I chose wisely. You know what I mean? So I'm just not gonna be busting nuts up in just anybody. You know what I mean? So
good for you.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Good for you.
So if I procreate, I'm definitely gonna make an investment. That's what I'm gonna do. It's not gonna take away from me. So she wanted a new phone. at first I wasn't going to get it for her, but then because she got that, I was like, you know what?
Hell
Let
yeah.
me reward her for it. Now, it's what is expected out of her. Don't get me wrong, but I also want to show her that when you do the right thing and you live the right way and you do what is expected of you and you go above and beyond, then you will be rewarded in society sometimes. But you got to work hard for it.
Do you want to have another kid?
I am open to having another kid.
Really?
I am open. If I'm with somebody and
married.
I fall in love, I get married, I definitely got to be married because I'm not going to be that guy. And this is what I've always said because I've been married twice and I got 2 kids by 2 different women. I don't want to be that stereotypical black man that's out there with 3 babies by 3 different black.
Of course not.
Even if
You're
I've been
not
married.
in the NBA. Don't disrespect.
I'm not that guy. I mean,
Right.
I'm not.
Do you want to have a kid
I do.
soon?
Actually, here's the thing. We had
Can you have kids?
We had a kind of a pregnancy scare because she was 4 days late, and we sat down.
4 days?
We went out and talked. We was like, "Yo, it is what it is. We're gonna do this. Her name is gonna be Olivia or Liam."
Damn, you had already picked
We
out
named
names?
the kids. We said we was gonna do this, and then she came in the room like the next morning was like, "Good news and bad news." I was like, "What?" She's like, "Good news. Oh, we're not having a baby, and the bad news is we're not having a baby."
Aw.
Well, I mean, just because she came on a period doesn't mean she's not pregnant though. My mom had her
It's hard.
period like 2 months for 2 months, and she had me.
She told you that?
Yeah, she told me that.
Wow.
So maybe that's why I'm so fucked up right now.
Wow,
Maybe because
okay.
I'm not fully developed. But I'm saying it's like,
Goddamn.
yeah. So I mean, so you might still want to get that
It
EPT.
looked like, maybe it looked like Carrie was.
Bloody
They're all
night.
gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you.
Lately, it's been in my mind because I'm about to hit a milestone birthday where I feel like I'm already like up there in age, so I don't
Stop
even know.
it.
I am. I'm about to be 45 years old.
When you
April
turn 45?
12th. April 12th.
Oh shit.
So I've been like,
all right.
it's like kind of like, do I want to do it? Do I need to like go check and see if there are even viable eggs going
Yes, you
on
do.
there?
You got to go. We went and checked. I got 23 million sperm, and she has to go check. You got to go check.
I know, but then I'm like, do I want to do it? And
Yeah, you want to do
It
it
probably have to happen like
you wanna do it.
fairly soon.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Because you want to have a healthy child
this
too.
year.
Right.
Yeah, like, I don't want to have it. You know what I mean?
That's nice.
Did you No.
I'm saying if I'm gonna do
Let it
it,
go,
if
let
I'm
it
gonna
go.
wait this long, I don't want it to be like.
Claudia.
No, let it go. Let it go.
I'm gonna let
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Don't do that.
Let it go.
What?
Let it go.
I don't want
No,
to.
no.
I don't
God,
want it to sound like an Ewok.
At least it's gonna be new hate mail. At least.
Oh my gosh.
Why can I say that?
No, it's just.
Wait, why is it wrong for me to say I don't want to have?
No, it's not
It's a
wrong.
foreign baby.
Of course, you want to have a healthy child.
I don't want a
Nothing-
baby with birth defects.
No, you.
I don't want to have a little
but
mermaid come out.
You can say. Here's what you can say.
There's a baby
the
that came out
politically
with a.
correct way to say this, like, I just want to have a healthy child when you
I'm
come
not
out.
politically
You
correct.
came out like.
Why you think we on this goddamn show? I ain't. Why you think I asked this nigga to be on the show? Because he ain't politically correct.
Said,
First
I
of
don't want to have
all,
a.
If I waited 45 years to have a baby, and the baby comes out looking like calamari, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh shit!
Yeah, a little baby squid.
Oh my fucking god! Man.
What?
Oh god!
Okay, I'm being honest. Everyone's
Oh,
so fake. I don't care. You do care. You do care.
Yeah.
Listen, if the baby comes out and it has like an arm out of the head or whatever,
I
you gotta
say
be
no?
like, oh, I'm so happy.
And
That
you know
baby's
what?
not
Here's
gonna be
the
on
thing.
Instagram. No pictures on Facebook.
You will still
no.
You will still as a mother, as a mother.
always
of it,
gonna love
you
your
will
child.
Love your child.
you're
no matter
not.
what.
Yes, you will.
Can I tell you something? My second child, Kayla. Yeah, second child. We had a birth scare. She had to have the amniocentesis and all that stuff because there was something in the blood work that came back that made it seem like she had some kind of a birth defect that only happens in Jews and Russian people.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm like, wow.
Oh,
and
shit.
what was
Wealth?
happening was
Wealth?
no wealth. Jews and Russian people. Yeah, exactly. They're far from wealth, but it was like it was a birth defect that when she was born, when the child was born, the baby would come out normal, but after like 2 months, you start seeing a deterioration,
Oh, wow.
and the child won't last until 2 years
Oh,
old. I mean,
shit.
but at the same time, she was still pregnant. We weren't gonna have an abortion. We weren't gonna do anything like that. It's like, you know what? If we have a child and the baby comes out with a birth defect, we just gotta love it the way we would love a, not
Okay.
I won't say a normal child, but a healthy child.
No, but I'm gonna tell you this. I saw a friend of mine. Well, not a friend, a neighbor, and they had a child that was a little different. Let's just say that.
Like,
with
what was wrong
with a
with
birth defect, and it was. I don't know. It didn't look nice. You know, it had big eyes
Just
and it
say
was
it.
breathing heavy, and I saw
God.
the father's face because I knew him.
Wait, big
you know,
eye.
but he was-
Wait. Can we back it up? I need the audience that people who can't see our
Okay,
faces.
so
paint
he-
the picture. So, he
So
had
he
big
had
eyes.
he used to
and-
have like a little white helmet with straps on it, right? And then he had big eyes, and he used to breathe really heavy, and they used to keep him in a little
How'd it
stroller.
sound? How'd it sound?
I ain't gonna tell you the stroller.
No, but
And
people.
they used to
like-
walk him down. He And there's a little baby, and they just wheel him down the street.
See, that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just telling you. And I saw the nigga's face. And I saw the nigga's face, and he was. And every time he walked down the street with his baby, and everybody was looking, he'd be looking at us like. And I used to be like, everybody just turn. And we ain't want to, but niggas is horrible. When he walked down the street, everybody just turned their head like.
I am not condoning.
He just walked down.
I'm not laughing at that.
I'm just telling you.
Why can't we be honest and say?
You can be honest.
I'm gonna say, audience, I'll be real. I don't want to have a baby with deformities. I want a healthy baby. So
everybody does.
So why do we have to act like, oh, I don't care if it comes out fucked up? I'm not.
And you know people act like just because you joke about it's gonna happen. Karma ain't like that.
Here's the thing, though.
What's wrong with? I mean, have you seen
will
some of these babies
love
online?
That baby.
Of course
I've seen
you will.
babies online with like straight up like a fucking octopus, 8 legs.
Yeah.
In India, India's got a lot of wild birth defects. I don't know what the hell's going on with
the lips and all that stuff.
Chicken tiki masala, but there's some shit out there. Some of stuff maybe because it's the population's so big, but some of those birth defects, let's just say. The gene pool got real creative. It was like, hey, we're gonna put shoulders, we're gonna put a tail, and the brains will be on the side.
Oh my God! I've seen that though.
And then everybody's like, oh, you had a baby? Yeah. Can we see pictures? And then your baby, here's my baby. Look. And what are you gonna say?
Is that an antenna, nigga?
Hey, you know the title of this show?
What?
Claudia Unplugged, right here. This is Claudia in the rawest form. This is the type of when you do talk shows, Claudia. This is what you need to be doing. This is who you need to be.
The next one.
This is this one. Whatever happens, the raw word or whatever, and you go back or whatnot. Producer, whoever the producer is. That's what you need to
talk about the foreign babies.
No, not talk about. I mean, there's a limit that you can have on
No, Wendy Williams go in.
People need to have these real conversations. I'm tired of the fake shit. Oh, no matter what it looks like, please, y'all motherfuckers be mad if your kid came out with red hair. Okay, seriously.
I've seen chicks get mad because the baby father brought home a fake pair of Jordans on the child, and not the real ones, and she blow up. So you mad the nose over here?
Your baby come out like this? You gonna be okay with it? This your baby?
Wow.
Here you go.
I would love that child regardless.
What is my baby Liam? Let me hold your tail. Come on, go get your milk and shit. I see y'all niggas. I gotta take Liam.
Oh my
God. What is that noise?
I don't know.
Hey, can you tell the person that's got 2 kids and the people that don't have kids right now? I mean, I just
First
love
of all,
my babies.
I had a daughter for 9 months, so I understand your plight.
Until you found out the baby wasn't yours.
I had a pregnancy scare for 2 days. The test came back. It was real light. It said positive. It was light. It was faded. And I should have known because that nigga was lighting his ass.
His sperm wasn't strong enough?
Nah.
Oh, wow.
Bro, it was. It's not with me.
Oh, wow.
My egg was like, ha, ha, ha. Block up.
Do you, how quickly before you actually decide to go, raw?
I mean, I haven't yet with this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you guys been for a while, so do you have to know that you're in an exclusive relationship? Do you have to know that? Oh, don't get quiet now. Don't get shot now.
I'm just thinking about my answer.
Okay, all right.
No, because if you make mistakes, everybody, when a girl stay the night, everybody make a mistake and go raw at 3 a.m.
But it's raw mistake. Raw feels natural.
Raw is good.
Raw's good. The raw word.
I mean, I think I'm allergic to condoms now. I think when I put on a condom, I think
he planting this seed early.
No. No. Obviously, when
she
you
must
first
be
get
listening.
with
anybody watching, he letting the bitches know. Now listen, condoms make me sneeze.
No.
I go into cardiac arrest and I use a condom.
I get the hiccups that's uncontrollable when I wear rubber.
The way my blood type is set up.
No, obviously, I think actually what happens is I can be like this, erect, and then I got to put the condom on, and all of a sudden it's
that's called being 45.
It gets scared.
Oh my God, I hate that. It's like you work it up, and then it's like by the time it gets to condom, you're like.
Yeah, I don't know why. That's called being.
It just I don't know. It just gets scared. It's like I'm trying to put the hat on before you go out in the cold, before you go out in the heat, and everything. All of a sudden, no, I don't want it. Then all of a sudden, it just shrivels up. Yeah. I don't understand.
That's called being a grown man. Anything you get distracted, it's gonna go down.
Is that right? Oh,
I was about to tear some ass up and saw something on CNN. It was limp for 2 hours. It happens, man.
For 2 hours.
It happens.
The hell?
It happens.
Yeah, you need to go see your doctor, bro.
No, I got pills. I'm good.
All right, before we get out of here, real quick.
Over?
No, it's not. We got about 10 minutes. We got to keep the show rolling.
We got about another 5 minutes.
We got another 5 minutes because we got to be. Yeah, we're on a time limit now. So
the whole show was 5 minutes.
Because we're about to make some money these days.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We're
trying
to make money. We got to keep it.
We had to switch it up so we can make some money.
Keep some money.
Make
Make
our show
some money.
shorter?
Yeah. You guys were fucking great today. I'm telling you. Like, and you got your points in because we miss Guy. We miss Guy, but we actually heard Claudia talk today.
I didn't get cut off.
But before we go, so Tiffany Haddish, Beyonce, did you hear that she was talking about somebody bit Beyonce in the face when she took that selfie picture or whatever? Now people are trying to figure out who the actress is that Tiffany Haddish was talking about. Some people said it was Sanaa Lathan. Now Sanaa Lathan has come out and denied that, and so a lot of people are trying to. Now, is Tiffany talking too much?
Tiffany is having her moment. She's having fun. People forget she's a comedian. That shit may not even be true. She might just be being funny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just give Tiffany a break.
I love it.
She might just be telling a joke, like it's a story. And look, it's work. It's making everybody talk about it.
Get her shine.
I'm mad at it. I think
no,
it's
I love it.
And if
too.
it happened, it's funny. I think that's great that she spilled some tea at the inside of the Carters. And if it didn't happen, she just got everybody talking about her. So Tiffany, come on the show. Come on the show.
Yeah, we need to tell Tiffany to come on the show. Yep. You know her like that?
Yeah,
we all know Tiff.
She used to come to my crib. I used to give her some Just Peachy, the little other drinks I had. She used to work out with my little training group, and we were talking about her the other day. They said she ain't coming here now. She's too busy now. Like,
is it too busy? Like, because a lot of times we know people in Hollywood that like we like a lot of celebrities or whatever, and we know them when. And all of a sudden they blow up, and then when they blow up, they sometimes they forget about you though.
I don't think it's because of that. I think because she's actually really probably booked every single day. She has everyone wanting her. Can you do this PSA? Can you appear in this show? I think her schedule is all the way booked. I don't think she's brand new.
Yeah, she's pulling. So. I saw her at the Laugh Factory, and I was like, yo, well, come on, give me a hug, woman. How you been? Miss you. She came and give me a little hug. So, but she's just really busy. It's like always 10 people around her dragging her somewhere now.
It's got to be kind of annoying too.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, but she's next level now. So yeah.
Well, good. We wish her well.
I can't wait to be like that and come in here with my sunglasses on, and not speak to you motherfuckers, and have a little dog in my lap.
So you don't do that now?
No.
You actually, you kind of give us a little halfway
motherfucker
hug.
Right now.
Pulling up in your Porsche, and
I know, right?
And Claudia was, you're so good, Claudia. You were on time today. We came in. We
I'm
were actually kind of
shocked.
late. No, don't be shocked. She's been on time. She's been coming here.
I've been coming on time.
Yeah, she's been coming on time. She was here, and we got the 50 minutes in or whatever, and now.
I mean, she pulled up early is what I'm saying. I'm shocked. No, actually, she didn't. She was a half hour late.
I was a little late because I thought we were going to the other studio.
Oh, yeah, good point.
And I had a meeting. We were supposed to do it at 1:00, right? I had a meeting, so I had to push it back thing. So I
got here early. I was trying to see DL and them, and it didn't work.
Yeah. So here's the thing. We were supposed to do. We're in the Rick D studios today. We're usually in the Dash studios, and these are the same studios that Steve used to share with DL Hughley, which they did their show right across the hall. Yeah. So we were hoping that DL would still be here when Steve got here, but unfortunately, my cousin wasn't. He didn't even answer my text. So I even asked him if he was going to be in the Burbank studio today. He didn't even answer my text.
Yeah, they got.
So maybe I think he got wind that you were coming in, and he rolled out.
Mel said they left out 20 minutes before I got here. I tried to get here early, like 1:15. Just
so you want to see him?
Yeah.
What would you say to him?
Nothing. Just walk by.
You wouldn't even speak?
No.
Come on, you got to speak.
No.
Yeah, you already buried the hatchet.
I did.
I know.
I forgave and I moved on.
So if you walk past it, you haven't seen him ever since then?
No.
And you wouldn't even speak to him?
No.
You got to let that go, man.
I did let it go.
You let it go, but you still got to just can't. If he speaks to you, would you speak back?
Definitely.
Okay. That's all that needs to be said. There you go.
When you get in a fight with somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they are the one that was extra rude. Like, who's supposed to call first? Does it matter?
The person that was extra rude. But you know what? Sometimes you got to be the bigger person, and you reach out first.
What
and
if
basically
you
say, "Can we talk about it?"
all the time?
No. I mean, like, I'm not even
remember,
going to bring
No, I'm just saying. Remember, I reached out first.
Yeah, I know.
said, let's just squash all of this.
So it's over. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's why I said when we was coming here, everybody was all nervous. Like, oh, you sure? I was like, dude, I'll come here just to make sure everybody see, and I'll just walk in and it'll be cool. I'm not gonna speak. I'm not gonna start nothing. I'm just gonna come in and do my thing. That's why I tried to get here early, let everybody know it's nothing.
Well, I wasn't going to invite him on the show. To be honest with you,
do you have nachos right there?
Yeah. No, these are. What are these? This is salad. Go ahead. You want some?
No.
Because we're about to eat.
We about to eat.
The show's over anyway.
I just want to know that about because like if it's.
Who you got beef with?
There's a couple people actually. Not beef, but just like, like I'm always the one that's like I want peace all the time.
Yeah, sometimes you can reach out a couple of times, but after a while you realize that person doesn't want to be in your life. You just like let it go.
Exactly.
I've done that plenty of times. Sometimes you gotta let them be out of your life. You can't hold on to everybody. I always say reason, season, on lifetime. And sometimes God will tell you, hey, you need to pull away, but sometimes God will take that person away from you. So you just got to let go. And if they want to be in your life, they'll be in your life. But other than that, in a relationship, friendly relationship, romantic relationship, whatever kind of relationship is, that's the way you got to look at life. And so, now you got to tell me what went on with the two women that you was talking, because I have no idea what you.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about
you
it.
got to talk about that
Off
because
the mic.
Yeah, off the mic, because that's my love life. Still fucked up. That's okay
How
though.
is it fucked up if you got some new booty?
I ain't say that. I'm just saying. I just kind of
listen. You have no poker face because you have no mustache. So
right, yeah.
It's so
look, watch this. I ain't getting no new pussy.
Hey,
you know
what? Here's the thing. We were just talking about. You guys were playing a role play. Maybe I'm playing a role.
You're not playing a role.
Maybe I'm infiltrating.
No.
Put your glasses on, nigga.
No. You're not that deep in the acting game. Just
Trent,
I'm infiltrating.
Put the camera on her so she can say bye, niggas.
Oh, check out The Raw Word every day. TheRawWord.com. You can check out some of our episodes. And bye, black people.
What? Wait a minute. I don't like this. Oh, you on TV now. Bring it over here.
No.
Bye, niggas.